feel so bad for his wife. I mean, my kid, I don't know what's going on with him.
Hold on.
And I don't know if you guys can hear this right now, but we do have a chopper that's taking off.
Mills has obviously been aware of the situation, releasing a statement. I'm aware of and have been briefed on the active shooter situation in Lewiston. I urge all people in the area to follow the direction of state.
This is crazy, bro. I heard one spot was a baller
We were
down
met by armed law enforcement telling us that we need to leave, telling us that that is very much an active situation. The entire 2 to 3 minutes that we were there, we did not see a single person that was not related to law enforcement in some way.
Still
While
active.
he was talking, just a few things have happened. The White House has weighed in with an official statement. The president has been briefed on what is known so far about the mass shooting in Lewiston, Maine, and will continue to receive updates. Not much information, but it's more than what we had a few minutes ago. And the woman that Jack spoke with on camera about the fear and not knowing. And I mean, like we mentioned earlier, there were parent-teacher conferences tonight. There were events at schools in the area tonight. Now, Superintendent Robert Langlaise of Lewiston Schools has already called off school for tomorrow. I'm understanding there's a meeting that's happening right about now with all the educational staff in the Lewiston area, but obviously it won't be school tomorrow. It's going to be the last thing on people's mind. But that is not an insignificant fear. That everybody in that area and the surrounding areas didn't have to go through tonight. And, you know, luckily nothing happened at those areas. But when you're locked in and locked down and shut out and you don't know, like we all still currently don't know, where is this person? The person they've been looking for, the person driving that white Subaru, where is he? You know, and so until that gets answered, and there's
wow, boy.
This is the picture released by police of who
now they saying he got a mental health issue.
The suspect here. Until he is found and caught, everybody's on edge.
Who's the woman with the interview?
Nobody's gone to bed.
Let me see.
Nobody is, moving on with it.
Let's go in and hear a little bit of what she has to say.
Hold
on. With the suspect still on the run there, with the entire Androscoggin County under a lockdown. And as you guys have said, that man that is on the loose, police are saying to look out for the man named Robert Card. You guys saw his photo there. And we've seen those photos. He's believed to be driving a white Subaru with a black bumper. He's around 40 years old. He should be considered armed and dangerous. Again, just a quick reminder for that. But to my left here, you can see the main entrance of the hospital. You see armed security guards there. They have been standing there now for the last 2 hours, making sure people can enter and leave safely. You can only imagine, just imagine the sensitivity and the shock that parents and families are facing as they approach this hospital to understand more about the situation and how it may have impacted their loved one. Nurses, first responders, doctors that we've seen walking in and out of here have just been, it's hard to describe what's going on here because it's just been such pure shock. We've talked about this often, how, you prepare for this every day, but when the day comes like this, it's totally different. You know, some of those people that were staying out here are still waiting for answers to see if their loved one is safe or not. We spoke with a woman named Julie, moved to Lewiston when she was 17 years old. Last we spoke to her, she still does not know if her son is alive or dead. And she said he was in that shooting at Schmangy's bar here in Lewiston. And she said she showed up here when she heard her son was shot, and she still waited to hear more. Let's go in and hear a little bit of what she has to say.
Dang.
My ex-husband and my son were playing pool, and next thing I know, I saw on Facebook that there was a shooting at Schmangy's where they were playing, and then nobody would tell us anything. Just go to CMMC. His wife, his son, my ex-husband are here. Friends are here. We're all waiting, and we heard nothing. They won't tell us if he's alive, if he's in critical condition, if he's passed. They won't tell us anything.
They told us that this is an active. And while so many people, just like Julie, are just
this reminds me of the school shootings because they not giving the people who family members, they not giving them no updates. They not getting no updates. They not giving no updates. They ain't gonna tell them what happened. They ain't gonna tell them what the condition is. Let's see what this Copy said, yeah, this is live right now. I went back a little bit, but it is live. This is the real time.
Some good news, but also terrible news. But people here really trying to get answers.
50 injured, up
this
to
is
50.
The place to come if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, if you're looking for those loved ones. This is the Auburn Middle School, and its address is 38 Falcon Drive. We've seen things kind of slow down around here. Earlier, they were bringing people in, witnesses of tonight's events by the busloads. There's dozens of people of all ages, the youngest being teenagers coming here. Brian and Lee, so this is the place to be. And I said earlier, you know, this place is safe. Police are here, so this is a safe place to be.
Alex Haskell, live for us at Auburn Middle School. Certainly a place I cannot imagine the emotion in the air there. So thank you, Alex, for relaying some of what people are going through right now, of what your point was earlier, Lee, of you show up, you know what the question is. You just don't know what the answer is going to be.
But you can feel it in watching Alex talk.
Yes.
Right? Watching Alex talk. My heart hurts. Right? Alex is from Maine. Right? He's like us.
Well, we're going to take it back a little bit, y'all. I think they were talking to a detective real quick. Let's see what he had to say.
Police.
Go back just a little bit. They was outside. Hold on. Did he go on social media?
That's just sitting there, and it's been sitting there for probably past half an hour.
Okay.
Hold on. We're going to go to another station in a second, y'all. Dang, this is crazy. Hold on.
Trauma that they are dealing with, but they're sitting with law enforcement now, and hopefully are able to help law enforcement.
Bro, 50 people injured
at some point. And also we heard from Mayor Levesque about the people who were coming to this reunification center at Auburn Middle School. Just you know, a lot of people hoping for good news, and one of the reporters at this sort of press conference he gave had asked.
My bad, I'm trying to get to some information. They really don't got no info, bro, to be honest with you. The number for people just coming in is 50. We're going to send prayers up to everybody who going through it, everybody who lost somebody tonight. Nah, no victims have talked, man. No victims, just a family member of the victim. And she said they not letting her talk to none of her, to her son. They're not letting them talk to him. So they up to 50 shot right now, man. 50 injured, 22 dead on the other news station. I can't confirm the numbers.
So we've had some leave, but then tactical vehicles come, and still no clear answer as the search continues. But I will say that the chopper is still present. It's not here right this second, but it has been the loudest we have heard it. And that's probably because it's been kind of hovering right over Lisbon High School. There have been reports that have been released on social media showing the track of that chopper, the flight path of that chopper, and it's done several loops all along the Androscoggin River, which is right behind Lisbon High School. And so where that chopper's flight track, it's been lots of loops around, but a heavy focus in this area. Once again, we do not know anything. We obviously know that the search is continuing here. We know that
well, they really ain't got no information for us like that. Let me go to another news station.
Earlier this evening on Frost Hill Avenue, but it was blocked off at that time.
This is real time. We
don't really know the answers. So Sam and I are constantly looking over our shoulders and getting back.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Being out there is wild right now, man. Like 50. You know what I'm saying? 50 shot.
I wish for the amazing.
Just being out there is dangerous, my nigga. The guys at large right now. They said mental health issues. He checked himself in for mental health issues this year or last year, they said. They didn't identify who he is already.
Reportedly a weapons instructor with a military background. He's 4 years old from Bowdoin, and police are asking if you know him or know anything about his alleged plot, or if he had ever said anything to you. They're asking you to call law enforcement, call 911. On your screen, you can see some of the bullet points that we've learned about Card over these last couple of hours as police continue to search for him. History of military service, firearms instructor, and has a mental health history, including a stay this summer at a mental health facility that was reportedly 2 weeks long, and he was released after that. So, this is somebody who has weapons training, who is familiar with weapons. Our first look at who we believe to be Robert Card, this person of interest, showed what police called an AR-15 style rifle. We've heard from a number of FBI sources who say it looked like he had some sort of extended magazine. Now, of course, all of these details will come out as the investigation continues, but this is according to our reporting and our FBI sources. And we continue to cover the search for Robert Card, which most recently has been focused in Lisbon.
And Rich Coco, the former FBI agent we spoke with earlier, saying that he believes that this would not have been something where he just walked into one of these locations, but probably someplace that he had been before, the just-in-time bowling alley, the pool hall on Lincoln Street. And so if that's a place that you frequent, maybe not tonight, but maybe if you saw him there, perhaps, and he said something to you, something that now looking back seems that it may help police, help law enforcement. You are asked to call 911 to report that information, help them find him as that search continues. And as that search continues, of course, we've been talking about some of these mental health impacts and how.
So, man, for the people just coming in, bro, it's some tragic stuff, man. Like seeing this go down like this, they ain't really got no information, bro. You know what I'm saying? They got his truck. They got a picture of that. They got his identification, but he on the run at large. And this is the West Coast, bro. So I'm thinking that means out there it's 11:25. 11:25 on the West Coast right now, man. Got military service and a firearms instructor. Went in there with some real heavy stuff. It looked like, bro, is bro's shoes off?
Tonight, as
it looked like he don't got no
seeing
shoes
some of these
on.
images come in and hearing some of the details unfolding about the number of deaths and the number of people hurt in Lewiston tonight.
And as we've done stories about mental health, we know how important it is to tell people to just talk about it. If you're feeling any kind of pressure or stress or sadness or depression, that number is there for you to help you. And to that point, we have been checking in with Terry Stackhouse throughout the evening, and he is at
y'all right. Y'all know what I'm thinking.
Where, it's something that
I'm thinking of whatchamacallit. I'm
quite
thinking
too
of
familiar with until this evening. We learned
I got
a little bit how
on
it
my
works,
mind, bro.
but you're looking at pictures of the Reunification Center. I believe it's set up at Auburn Middle School.
Oregon,
and Terry had been outside of there talking to some of the people
I never hear nothing about Maine.
to that situation to be reunited with their family. Many of those people are witnesses that were taken to a secure location to be debriefed and interviewed and then taken to this Reunification Center. Really, the point is that there is grief counseling made available there, and that is not something that is going away anytime soon, according to Terry, because the thought is that with so many school districts and so many businesses and city buildings closed tomorrow, it may be a good resource for the community to be able to have that in a central location, to be able to go to Auburn Middle School and be able to talk to somebody in person.
The mayor of Auburn, Jason Black, explained how that reunification process worked. So from those locations where the shootings happened, the witnesses were taken to an undisclosed location. They were interviewed by
it's
police,
really like
seeing if
no
there was any
answers right now
information
because
that
of the
could be
simple
helpful. And
fact
then they were brought to the
he's still on the loose,
reunification.
man.
Families were waiting there, watching to see if their loved one got off the bus, and then they could have.
Do anybody want to come up and speak, bro? Because I really don't have no
And the mayor's saying
information to
just
give.
the shock
All
from
we
the
can do is
witnesses
send
was hard for him to
prayers
explain.
to the families,
And he
the
said the
loved ones,
witnesses were
anybody going
asked
through
about
it.
the ages.
You can see it's people
Witnesses, he said, were
outside,
people of
man.
all ages who were
This
there
some
at the bowling
terrifying
alley
shit, bro.
tonight. We've been hearing that there may have been a child's bowling league. We know that there were some families who were there for
I don't
family
even wanna
bowling
hear
night.
that.
A very
I saw that child's
emotional interview with a
I'm
mother
gonna drop
and
the link for
daughter
somebody.
who were there talking about the daughter who was grazed
Talking
by a
some
bullet,
kids.
and just hearing
One
these
woman,
stories
her
from
son got
children, that was
I'm
their
gonna drop the
experience
link.
when they went bowling tonight. I think just
Anybody wanna
really
come
helps
up
us
and speak real
understand
quick,
the
man?
perspective
It's some terrible
and
shit, bro.
exactly how the personal impact.
Just put
of
your
this is
cam
playing
on
out.
behind the
These
stage.
this bowling league, this children's
You
bowling
don't gotta put
league,
your face on the
a
camera. I just
midweek
gotta see you in the backstage,
trip to
man.
a bowling
and then
alley
I'll
to
bring
have
you
some
on. You
fun.
cut your cam on.
And now they're left trying to figure out and
Anybody
make
wanna come
sense of some of
join?
the things that not only happened to them, but
It's
that
not
they
captured
saw.
right now.
We heard some witness
I can't
testimony
tell,
that
bro,
they
but it looked like his
believe that
shoes
these
is off right
children
there.
believe that they
Yeah,
saw
y'all didn't even
bodies,
tell me I
that
had the
they
echo
saw
on. I
victims,
wasn't echoing.
and they had to take cover and be quiet and be scared, and they were concerned and frustrated and didn't understand and nervous.
Y'all ain't even tell me
and
if I had
all
the
of the
echo
things that you
on,
can
man.
think
It's
of
all
that would
good,
go
though.
through,
Was the
in this
echo
case, an
on?
11-year-old's mind when such a chaotic scene is unfolding and such a dangerous and
Possibly
scary
a kid's
situation,
bowling
and
night.
parents trying to
Possibly.
protect
We
their
not gonna
kids.
confirm that yet.
It really is something that is very difficult
Go
for
to YouTube
anybody to be
man.
able to wrap your head around, let alone.
Let's go to another live. It ain't too many people just live right now. Let's go to another news thing. KTLA 5. 22 dead in Maine, live now from Fox.
How's the scented angel soft coming? Angel, we've got it. The smelling room is at the sink.
Cut your cam on behind the scenes, G. Okay, bet. You good. You good. You cut it off if you want to.
Simpler. By golly, it is simpler. Angel soft. Soft and strong. Simple.
Yo.
Peace. What's going on, bro?
What's happening, man? Where you calling in from?
From East Coast, East Side.
Okay, that's what's up, man. What's going on with you?
Man, coolin', man. Hey, look, I already had heard something about it, and what made me Google it was somebody had said it was up to 80. Something about he was in a bowling alley and it was a lot of children. I was like, damn, that's crazy. And as soon as I heard it, the first thing I said was Betty White.
Oh yeah, you know this ain't really just too much IMO.
Like if I was a gambling man, I would definitely would have took that.
Yeah. We had that one. You know, we had those guys in DC that one time who went on the terror, and you know what I'm talking about? That was shooting out the Trump.
Yeah, in DCA.
And then the guy that recently did that in Memphis. But man, you know, stuff like this right here, bro. I don't know what this be. I don't know what this about. You know, these people shooting up these schools, shooting up these kids. Like, man, it's like these mass shootings is becoming more and more of a thing as of late. We had a Walmart get shot up out here in Texas a while back. Had a mall out here get shot up in Texas. Then the school out here in Texas, outside of like over there by like San Antonio, the main one, I think it was Uvalde. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but
yeah, Uvalde.
Yeah, and that's in recent years, you know what I'm saying? And man, I don't know how, like, bro, you know, mental health is a real thing, but what can somebody be going through in their head to just say, I'm finna go up in a bowling alley and I can see his kids in here. I know his kids in here, and I'm gonna just shoot these kids up. Or shoot anybody, period, but especially kids, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, that's when you know motherfuckers are sick.
Nah, facts, bro. Like this shit here ain't right. This some fucked up shit, man.
Yeah, I'm more solution based. What you think the solution is?
Man, bro, I'm gonna be real with you. It ain't no solution. There is no solution to this. And you want to know why? You can't take it, even if you did make guns illegal, right? And what can be done once guns are made illegal to keep guns off the street? Nothing. People can make guns at home, bro. I know a dude who used to make guns at a CNC company. I used to work with him back in the day. His side job was making like ARs and shit, bro. They literally make guns in CNC machines.
Yeah,
So
they 3D printing them. What's that called? Ghost jumps.
Well, I don't even know if is that a ghost gun in a CNC machine? Well, like it's real metal. Like CNCs, you can print a gun, yeah, but this is like real metal. Like a CNC machine really cut metal with dimensions and shit. So like they use like CNC machines out there in Texas. CNC machines is used real heavy in like the oil and gas industry because they make seals and oil parts and shit.
Yeah, that'd be a ghost gun too.
That's
Only
a ghost gun,
because
okay.
there's no
okay, them ghost
serial
guns.
number, whatever.
Oh, that's a ghost gun, no serial number. Okay. Nah, this is crazy, bro. This is wild. So I've think about that, bro. I've talked to a nigga before back in the day who was making them hoes. You know what I'm saying? Back in the gap. So,
somebody said that's when you order the parts and create it yourself, but that's part of it, yeah. But it's pretty much if you have anything that's not, I guess, with the patent, with the serial number, all that, it's not traceable, meaning like a ghost.
So these companies that make guns, do they reach out to contractors to make their guns for them, or do they have their own warehouse? I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? I just know even if you didn't have niggas making guns, bro, even if you didn't have niggas making guns or people black marketing guns or anything like that, all it does if you take guns off the streets, create a market for a gun trade illegally. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So there is no way to stop this, bro. Anybody can walk anywhere and shoot somebody. Anybody. Anybody can walk anywhere and shoot somebody. You go to the corner store, Walmart, da-da-da. Guns don't kill people. People with guns kill people. It's the people. It ain't the guns, because the guns ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they ain't firing themselves.
A gun can't shoot itself, bro.
Can't aim itself, or not yet, at least.
And this is a military vet. Let's talk about that. Why is
you could tell by his stance? Look at him. He
yeah.
got, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, he's most definitely gun trained. Way holding it, the way he's shooting, and it's like you going in here just shooting defenseless targets. Let's see if we got an update. So I don't know, bro. I really don't even know what to say to this type of shit, bro. Like these people going through it. This a fucked up night, man. It's a fucked up night to have.
I think the solution, I think we can have a solution. And it's probably, more mental health awareness and some type of protocols for people who seem like they are off or I guess so-called crazy.
They said he checked into bro. They said he checked into a thing for a couple weeks. But I mean, you don't know because see, the thing is we don't know what's going on in nobody's head. And so even if a person tests, like, does that control the mental health? Or if somebody got mental health, do you just put them away forever? You can't do that. You see what I'm saying? I just feel like the inventions of guns in general is like the problem, especially like mass weapons, because you can't shoot this many people if you don't have the gun for it. You're not killing this many people with a pistol because you have to reload that pistol. After you reload that pistol, if you go into a place that's full, there's going to be somebody that's going to get up on you. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing, but it's no taking off the ARs and the AKs and the, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, facts. The dude that shot them people from that room in Vegas. Y'all remember that at that concert? Was shooting people from that room?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's looking like he about to put up them type of numbers. They still looking for him.
Yeah, man. They talking about up to 50, bro. Hit. 15 to 20 killed. At first, they were saying 22.
There's been some activity there. Sam Rogers is hanging out and can bring us up to date. Hey, Sam.
So what do you got to say?
Hey, Lee. Well, the last few times we've spoken with you, we really haven't had anything new to report. Police still monitoring Lisbon Street from here into Lisbon Town Center. But just in the past few minutes, we've seen 2 tactical trucks from the Portland Police Department. Tough to see now, but you are looking into the gymnasium window from Lisbon High School. About 4 or 5 minutes ago, we saw a number of police officers wearing tactical gear come in, and you can see Hannah Cumler's behind the camera, right where that lone blue light is. We just saw them get out of those trucks. Again, we can't begin to imagine or talk about or be able to predict what is going on. But again, just to refresh everyone up to speed over the last few hours, we are right in front of Lisbon High School. It seemed like there was a period about an hour or so where every 10 minutes we would see a few cruisers fly off to our right down Lisbon Street, kind of near Topsum, but we really didn't see what was going on. We moved back to the other side.
Yeah, man. I mean, it ain't really a lot of information, bro. Like,
and again, it was kind of this repeat.
I ain't got no solutions, man. Chat. Do we have a solution for this? Everybody that's in the chat, man. Who we got up in here? We got Carl. Nine fan 916, Big Slime, Heartbreak Kid.
Somebody said, keep it on you. Stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready, huh?
That's a fact.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a room full of people and at least somebody can retaliate or fire back, you know what I'm saying?
But shit, it's so hard. The thing is, bro, it's so hard when somebody coming in with an AR to be able to even have a gunfight with them, especially if they are trained like him. He is military trained. He is a gun instructor, bro. The only thing that can beat a gun is another gun. New Orleans made success cheat codes. Do your research on guns in other countries. Chemo Savi. Ain't no solution. There's too many guns out here. NRA got power. Nah, facts. Shirley Burial, they call us thugs. He was trained to kill. This is a fact. If you don't work, you don't eat. This is a trained killer. See how he holding the gun? Did it look like? It looked like to me he didn't have shoes on, bro. Somebody said they shared on X. That's 100. Just stay out of the way. Tomorrow is not promised. Get right with God. Phoenix, 1000%. Shout out to Phoenix.
Shit, God the one who. All right, never mind.
Hey, man. It's a balance, though, bro. It's a balance. It's like a balance of shit, bro. Like, I think that, you know, in the world we live in, bro, it's always going to be a balance of good and evil, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a balance of good.
Yeah, but who's to say which side is which? You know what I'm saying? Like, in my eyes, this dude is evil, but I don't know. I mean, if God is allowing it.
Thing is, bro. Thing is, right? Taking somebody's life with the knowledge of what shooting does to somebody, like, no matter how you think, right? You know, you can look at somebody and see their ages, right? And any human that's breathing, once you get to a certain age, he's 40. You know what life is. You've been on earth for 40 years. You have went to another place. If you thinking I can see these people who are not developed as humans and I'm still going to pull a trigger knowing what type of damage that does, knowing that, you know, this is what this is. But, man, you say we going to experience hell on earth, bro. And I think we in them days, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying though, yeah.
Like we in hell on earth, bro. It ain't no other way around it. Like, you know, like what the description of hell is, besides the burning fire, just the chaos of what we done seen, especially I say this, bro, really within the last 5 years. Let's just say the last 5 years what we done seen. And the value of life that has been influenced and pushed, and I'm gonna just speak for America, through the age of information, through social media, right? The way that people interact, the way that people talk, the way that people live life every day now. Values have gone out the window, bro. And it ain't just in the Black and urban community, bro. You know what I'm saying? They overseas right now, bombing kids, bro, in Palestine.
Yeah.
There
God
are
willing.
kids being bombed.
And you and that's what I'm saying. Like, what, they praying to the wrong God? That's messed up.
I'm just saying. This is chaos that we as humans, and I'm not going to say we, the ones who are choosing to choose this decision, bro. They making these decisions, dog. Them people ain't got mental health issues over there. This guy here has documented mental health. They said he checked himself in recently. But this right here is, nigga, you choose, that over there is kids being bombed, bro. Evil.
Somebody said we rap about violence like it's glorifying it. What you think of that?
What the fuck they got to do with this? This ain't got nothing to do with rap. We understand, yes, bro, there's balance in rap and hip hop of, yes, nigga, it's seen as entertainment. There are going to be people that are going to try to copy and follow and be influenced by that. But there's also a lot of people who listen to rap every day and will never do anything they heard a rapper say. Come on. Half the people say these rappers is fake, right? How many people say rap is fake? How many times do people say the rappers are fake? Ask yourself, bro, how many people in the Black community, bro, since we talking rap, are really living amongst the terms of going outside and getting active and killing every day? That's a very small percentage, bro. If you had 1 million Black people, right, just picked up 1 million random Black people, bro, what percentage of them, give me a number, bro, if you took 1 million Black people.
Out of 1 million?
How many, just think about that. How many of them, just think about how many Black people you know that get up and work. Just go off of your statistics in your mindset, bro, of like how many people you see having jobs, how many people you see take care of their kids. You got to put, don't just think about young niggas, because the young generation is not the only Black people out, bro. See, people only focus on what they see in the news and media and think that represents all. Just like this white guy that is an ex-military dude, he does not represent every white person. Now, does this happen in the white community more than ours, the mass shootings like this? Of course. Of course it does. They know that. But just think, bro, it's only a small percentage if you're gonna go by statistics of how many people out here coexist and exist every day, right? Imagery is a motherfucker, but marketing and propaganda and entertainment is even another bigger motherfucker. Media is a big motherfucker. Evil, like she said, evil is easy to market. Bro, it ain't. If you go over the overall percentage, bro, it ain't. Damn, I got this shit rolling. I ain't even stopped it. We still live?
Yeah, we still live.
Man, make sure. I forgot you got to stop this shit when you watching live stream sometime, bro. Hold on, let me look at something, bro. Make sure they ain't hit me with nothing. Hold on, real quick.
Somebody said people love Vaughn, you know what I'm saying, for him, rapping and about killing or whatever, and they don't make it an issue. Why make it an issue about mass shootings? I mean, if they both killed, why one evil and the other not? What you think of that?
Who asked that? Somebody asked that.
Who's that? Keon West?
Bro, why do people like to derail conversations and just say wild shit and you know what the difference is, bro? You know what the difference is. Let's say any young black dude, take it off of King Von, God bless his soul. When you glorify a gangster, that's a lifestyle and a commitment that is like, okay, or a lifestyle that chose you, a lifestyle from your environment, and it's an American story. See, that's the thing where this is an American thing. Somebody like a King Von, born in the projects, in the hood, the ghetto, that's an American storyline. America has always had a thing for gangsters and outlaws. This was before he was black, before a gangster was ever black, before the imagery of a gangster was ever black, when it was bank robbers back in the day, the outlaws back in the day. You understand what I'm saying? The bank robbers, the outlaws in the little towns with the cowboys and shit like that. So it's always been a thing. But now the prototype and the imagery of this is put onto blacks because it stands out more. It's in the media. And black people brought swag and flavor to being a gangster. They a different swag and flavor that's more attractive. But back in the day, they had it also. The gangsters used to put on the suits, dress up, you know what I'm saying? They had the cars, they had the Tommy guns, they had the hats. That was they drip. That was their style. They was the respected dudes in the neighborhood because they got the money. They called the shots. They was the bosses. It's the same thing. That ain't the same as, hey, man, we going somewhere and we just killing a bunch of random people. See, gangsters was going at they enemies, which was other gangsters. Not, hey, I'm finna hop out here and just go kill a bunch of random people inside of a bowling alley and hit kids and stuff like that. Gangsters don't kill kids. Ain't nothing. That is a no-no. It's back in the day, it's always been a thing. Gangsters and kids and women.
Yeah, women and children.
And old folks is off limits. You ain't supposed to touch nobody wife. You ain't supposed to touch nobody kids or nothing like that, or civilians. So let's stop just doing the nonsense talks, bro. Let's stop it. And we not over here promoting death and violence, bro. That's not what we on here to do. I understand rap is entertainment. See, I was raised up to understand and know rap was entertainment, bro. From out the womb, day one. This is not real. If you do what these rappers talk about, you're going to go to jail. I had them talks with my people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Guess what? A nigga still going to get tempted to go out here and try some shit, but guess why? Guess what? Because niggas at school doing it. Because niggas at school doing it. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that's in your peer group doing it. So, nigga, you might just be out doing some little dumb shit one day because you seen another motherfucker that's around you do it. Did you do that because of the rapper do it, or did you do it because somebody else, you know what I'm saying? Because of your homies outside, or your neighborhood was doing, or you outside at the school. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Would you say you was more influenced by the rapper or the environment?
So it's a favorite quote of mine. He said, Scarface the movie did more than Scarface the rapper to me.
Jay-Z, ignorant shit. Scarface the movie did more than the Scarface the rapper to me.
Exactly, you already know.
Beanie Siegel. Even Beanie Siegel, ignorant shit. Off the American Gangster album.
Mm-hmm.
Was it like number 9, if I ain't mistaken, or 12? I can't remember.
Yeah, but you get it. Is that imagery, the whole picture, the whole, you know what I'm saying, the moving picture depicting this lifestyle. And it's not necessarily something that you could just see, but the way they paint the words, you know what I mean, like an image is what makes it, I guess, makes it more of a, oh, you glorifying that, or, oh, you know what I mean, you condoning that. But in all actuality, we just saying what we see versus having an actual representation like a movie does.
Well, I think that people have to know what rap music is. Rap music is the story. Rap music is the story of what you call it. Rap music is the story of the ghetto. It's the lifestyle of the ghetto. It's, you know, in a lot of these cases, these rappers are just telling their story. Are they still talking about it? Hold on real quick.
Kids aren't going to be able to enjoy what the United States is about.
The Kings must have
we
played
don't know how
tonight.
to fix a problem that's right in front of us.
And there's someone, you know, and I don't know if Mike Brown has any direct ties to our state, but clearly affected by what happened.
He spoke out after the game. Damn.
Do not engage. Just let someone know. And if you see somebody that you think,
man, bro, this some wild shit, dog.
You know, is Robert
I don't know what to even say, bro.
make the phone call, just to find out, just to be safe.
Yeah, R.I.P. to them.
To decide,
God bless everybody that lost their life, man.
Think that it's,
you know,
that it's
God bless, God bless. And that's crazy. That's all we can do, man, is send condolences. And,
you know, being there,
that's it, bro. Like,
yeah, thoughts and prayers.
that location now
it's tough, bro. And that just sounds so like it sounds so cliche now, bro. Like, it's not cliche, but it's just like, damn, bro. What can you tell somebody whose kid was gunned down or loved one was gunned down like this, bro?
In this whole area, in the whole state.
Let's see what he's saying. This live.
So they can get a speedy recovery.
What were you hearing from the people in there?
That's really what I wasn't hearing. I mean, at this point, there's a significant amount of shock going on with people that were actually witnesses. Obviously, when I was bringing people in that were looking for their loved ones, there's fear, there's panic. Of course, there's worry, understandable. But the people that were actually there tonight, it was what I didn't hear. It's shock. It's shock. It's hard for me to explain. And and I want them to be able to go home and hold their families.
Yes, and for far too many families, that's not happening tonight. And they are getting that horrible news, showing up there at Auburn Middle School and finding out their person did not survive.
And we heard Alex spoke with somebody earlier who believes their person has been shot, but they can't find their person.
That's the woman.
Which is, obviously even more disconcerting to not even know where to look versus, go to hospital X and then
Then you find out there.
the unknowns in all of this are just the parts that are really hard to get through.
And there are so many of them right now.
Because it leaves you to your own devices
Right.
to try to figure it all out. And so certainly the unknowns are not on purpose. I'm sure everybody involved in all of this would love to have everything
Have
be
the
known
answers, right?
and give you everybody the answers that they so desperately need. And unfortunately, that's not the case. And that is certainly a very unsettling part to all of this.
The Commissioner of Public Safety even said that when he started his.
We'll go back and see if somebody else on the scene real quick, man.
He was very candid. He said, I'm sure.
I'm gonna drop a story. I'm gonna try to drop a story in the morning that I want to touch on too, y'all.
Oh, okay.
This is live right here. This is live.
The police don't
This
have
is
a lot
all
of
live for
answers
people
right
just
now.
coming in.
And certainly not
This
that
is
they're able to
live
share
coverage.
while they're actively searching for this man.
The search is
It's
on.
hard. It's hard for everybody. It's hard for people who are watching. It's hard for people who are
Let
going
me see
through
if
it
we
and
got
living
another live station. This is wild, bro. We got ABC. Let's see what ABC got going.
I wish for the amazing new iPhone 15 Pro.
We don't even hear nothing about Maine, nigga. I'm thinking Maine on the damn West Coast because I'm all confused and discombobulated. I gotta fuck around and take me some medicine tonight too, man. I'm feeling stuffy and shit.
Yeah, take 2 of these. Call me in the morning.
Say what?
2 puffs and you be good, bro.
Yeah. Nah, you be seeing a lot of shit as newscasters, bro.
To watch that footage.
The mayor of Auburn saying that there were people of all ages in that bowling alley. Apparently, a child's youth league was there this evening. We heard from some of the witnesses inside. Also, international news just got an alert from the BBC following this. And so now 3 a.m., if you are just joining us, the latest we heard was last evening from the commissioner of the Department of Public Safety, Mike Soschuk, the former chief of police here in the city of Portland, talking about the person of interest they are looking for, Robert Card. Let's take a moment and take a listen to the most recent news conference that we heard.
Chat Ninjas was good.
Situation.
Here this evening, my name is Mike Soschuk. I'm the commissioner for the Department of Public Safety here in Maine. We truly do appreciate your patience and your partnership as we work with all of our partners across the law enforcement spectrum at all levels, local, state, county, and federal.
Youth League, bro.
To address and investigate these violent crimes that occurred in the city of Lewiston this evening. As you know, this is an experienced group. We won't have a lot of Q&A here this evening. This still is very fresh. It's new. It's new for all of us. And our focus is on the investigation and getting this right the first time. And we're doing that with our partners. And we do appreciate you putting out information from time to time. Moving forward, we would appreciate it if you got that information from us so that we knew that it was accurate. And that is incredibly important for all of us from an investigative standpoint and from a public safety standpoint, that we have a unified.
It looks like he don't got no shoes on right
as
there.
we release it. The delay in coming here with you now is simply because we want to confirm information from our end. We want to make sure the information we're giving you and the information that goes out to the general public is accurate. So we do have some information here that we will release that is here on the podium. And this is a general caution to the public. That approximately 6:56 this evening, a couple of shooting incidents occurred here with multiple casualties in the city of Lewiston. And police are currently searching for a Robert R. Card, 4/4 of 1983 of Bowdoin. Card is considered armed and dangerous. He is a person of interest, however, and that's what we'll
Man, we got the same birthday.
moving forward until that changes.
Damn, no shit.
If people see
What
him,
they
they
said
should
it
not
was?
approach Card or make contact.
4/4.
Oh, they cut us off?
No, it was April 4th.
No, I'm talking about on the live.
Oh, did they? Y'all still live?
We still live? Yo, check. We still live? Let me know.
Somebody said, see if he got on shoes for real.
Okay, we still live. I know sometimes when you let these live streams play, they'll trip out. That volume cut out for some reason.
Campaign trail.
And we back.
Kathmandu,
Truckee, California, covering record snowfall.
traveling with the president in Mexico City.
They doing great.
Here at
All right, man. Did anybody want to come up and speak? I'm gonna go ahead and they ain't really got no information for us.
Live to you.
Wherever the
So they putting their commercial on.
story is.
I did want to hear what that dude had to say.
We're gonna take you there.
Yeah, I don't think they're giving that updated info yet.
Yeah. I don't think they want us to know yet.
Yeah, I heard up to 50 injured. I heard 20 definitely lost. And then I seen something that was not confirming 80, but could be as much as 80. The volume out. I can't even hear, bro.
Yeah, I cut it. Hold on.
Multiple follow-ups, a lot of witnesses we're speaking with, and a lot of leads. The general public has been very cooperative and very forthcoming with information. So I would expect if we have additional information, we'd be happy to come back and share it with you. I know that from the city of Lewiston standpoint, probably going to close City Hall after this briefing and probably move everybody out. But again, we appreciate your partnership and your patience. I would offer to take questions just so you know that I probably won't have answers. And as long as you know that going in, there's no disrespect intended in that. Feel free to ask a couple, and if I think we can get there, then I'm happy to answer those. If not, we do have work to do on behalf of our communities, and that's our primary focus this evening.
There are many specific figures about casualties are out there. The sheriff Sampson told me up as many as 20. I just want to give you the opportunity to set the record straight on that.
Yeah, I do appreciate that. And I know that there's been a lot of numbers out there. This is a very fluid situation. So the last thing I want to come up is give you a number and then 3 hours from now.
Keep cutting it down. They keep cutting it down on us for some reason.
With you, because it's an important piece of healing and it's an important piece of information for all of us to be aware of. But I don't have a firm number on that.
But at least 15.
I think I just answered that question to say that I'm not going to give you any specific numbers.
I think I told you we ain't giving specific numbers. Come on now.
I don't think that that's helpful because it doesn't help family members. It certainly doesn't help the community to see, well, they just said this and they said that. So if you want accurate information, I'm prepared to give that to you when I have it. I don't have that right now.
Does the suspect have any known criminal history with law enforcement? Is he someone who's been on the radar of state police or local police, to your knowledge?
Well, Mr. Carr, who we're speaking about right now, is a person of interest and a person of interest only, right? I'm not listing him as a suspect at this point, and we're not prepared to go into his background or anything else that we may be aware of.
They ain't answering no question.
You're looking for one shooter, correct?
We're looking for this person of interest right now, and that's what we'll label and list and speak about at this particular moment. When we have additional information, I'm happy to share that.
Damn, that nigga ain't want to answer nothing.
Nothing specific.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I get.
This crazy as fuck. It do look like he don't got on shoes though, bro.
If you go back to the picture of the blowing up, is them shoes on?
Nah, right here to the right. Y'all probably can't see it that good. Let me see something. I'm gonna take us off here real quick and put that on the Maine. Hold on.
Yeah, Maine in the corner. That shit all the way at the top of the map.
Maybe y'all can see it clearer.
Right by Canada.
Now, they ain't gonna get no answers. It's live and active, and they looking for them. So it's really against their protocol right now, man. People just came up in here. We getting different numbers. The lead detective, I'm gonna guess that's who that was, or the chief wouldn't give any numbers or specific. I seen 22. Then they said up to 50 injured. That's a lot of people, bro.
Yeah, nah, he got what's that, an AR?
Look like it. Something heavy.
Yeah, I think
that he got a history of mental health. Damn, bro. This shit crazy.
And being a firearms instructor, like you said, that's one of those, and military service, that's like, you know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Like,
facts. He know what he doing.
but does he, like, mentally? I guess that's the big issue.
I can't
Like,
diagnose nobody. You feel me? But
yeah, I get that.
I'm just like, God damn, this shit fucked up.
Started around 7 o'clock, and partway through there, I heard an unusually unusual amount of.
He do look like he ain't got no
sirens.
shoes on.
And
If he got on flip flops, that's gonna be wild.
Just kept going on, and we knew something was going on, and we went about our service. And then partway through, some people started moving about, and we're in and out, and
waking up and seeing this reality and knowing that this is happening right outside their door, right on their doorstep. It's just hard to watch that footage.
The mayor of Auburn saying that there were people of all ages in that bowling alley. Apparently, a child's youth league was there this evening. We heard from some of the witnesses inside. Also, international news just got an alert from the BBC following this. And so now 3 a.m., if you are just joining us, the latest we heard was last evening from the commissioner of the Department of Public Safety.
Anybody had anything they want to speak on?
Here in the city of Portland, talking about the person of interest they are looking.
I'm gonna
for.
say one last thing.
This
I'm gonna
live.
get out of here.
All right, man. So appreciate you.
I guess that's the.
Yeah, man. Hey, look.
Yeah.
Just that part.
Like you were saying, the only way to stop it is to actually stop it. Like only way for evil to keep happening, to keep persisting, is if it's allowed. You know what I'm saying? Like if I think I read a quote that said, only way for evil to persist is for good men to do nothing. So yeah, I mean, get the strap. Protect yourselves at all times.
Yeah, we gotta start. You know, that's the only thing. Only thing that can beat a gun is another gun. So we just gotta get more, I guess, to offset the people. And it's still probability. You feel me? It's still probability. But it's like, nah, nigga, you could get killed taking your kid to bowling practice, and this possible storyline can't confirm if that's really what was going on. You see them putting somebody in the ambulance right there. Walmarts, shopping malls, banks. You know, I'm in an open carry state myself, Texas. I tell people all the time, in Texas, there are more legal guns than illegal guns on people. Way more. More people have bought guns legally here than are bought illegally, I would assume. It's part of the culture here, like hunting and shit. Like people be hunting. Kids, 14 and 15-year-olds and 12-year-olds. Hell, shit, my little sister got a gun.
Yeah, I see. That's the thing. With people being able to print them nowadays, there's no way to say that that's accurate. I mean, because you don't know how many illegal guns are sold.
I say that. No, I say that because in Texas, people just buy guns for the home. You feel me? So it's like, if you got 20 homes on the street, more than half of them probably gonna have a gun in it. Let me give you a better number. 100. You got 100 homes. People just go buy a gun for, like, it's just a thing. Like, you can just walk in fucking academy and buy one, bro.
Nah, I get it. It's part of the culture.
Where you from?
I'm from DC.
DC. Guns legal in DC though, huh?
Nah. Not unless you got a permit. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy because I met a nigga from DC in Wingstop one time, and that nigga was he was like out here buying guns to go take back out there.
Right, exactly. And sell them for way more.
Yeah, he said that. He said, man, these shits go for double the price out here, bro.
Yeah, sometimes triple if you go further upstate.
Yeah, he told me that shit. That nigga was buying. I saw the nigga at Academy. I had lost my gun. I lost my gun and I went to Academy to get another one.
Yeah, we usually go to VA, the gun shows.
Yeah, and he was in Academy, and you know we was both at the counter or whatever, and he bought a gun or two, and he was like, this was like probably pandemic time or a little bit out of pandemic, like first starting, and that fool was just like, yeah, man, we just he was like, yeah, bro, shit, we was up there by. He said, man, we from so man, we from DC, bro. We just was out here because I seen him that day. He was like, damn, nigga, I seen you in the daytime. And actually it was pandemic because I remember exactly where I just thought about it. I remember where I lost my gun at now. And he was like, yeah, that was pandemic for sure. So he was like, yeah, bro, we we just bought these motherfucking guns, nigga. And I was like, damn. He said, we finna take them back to DC. Because they recognized me from the store. I was like, no shit. It's like, yeah, that shit is a coincidence because I seen them like in the early afternoon. I was like, damn, shit crazy.
Motherfuckers now. Hey, not real talk. I think it's like you gotta be a police or a security special forces.
This shit wild, bro. It's like you can't even go nowhere to go get a motherfucking gun no more. Like, I mean, you can't go nowhere without a gun, but you know, you would go certain places. Yeah, I done lost a gun before. I done lost a strap before. For sure.
Yeah, man.
I done had
but
one.
that just goes to show how easy they are to just pick up and
for
get
sure.
another one. Especially in Texas. Texas is like,
bro, I could go to Academy right now and get a good gun for $300, bro. Straight up. Nigga, you might at the right time when they doing a sale, you might be able to go in there and get a Taurus for $200.
Right now, 1 in the morning.
Not right now, but I'm saying when they open it probably 9 or 10 in the morning.
Oh yeah,
I
true.
could just walk in. All they gonna do is run your background check, make sure you ain't got no Then they gonna make sure you ain't got no felonies and shit. Then they gonna go up in there and they gonna run your background check through the system and shit like that. I don't know if I can't say it's fair. They run your background check for something, and then they gonna get a manager to come back there. They gonna get a manager to come back there.
Somebody said drop the link.
They used to sell shotguns and shit at Walmart. I'm pretty sure you can order them offline depending on, you know, I don't know if you still can, but they used to sell the shotgun. That was a lot of niggas' first gun in Houston, bro. Like in high school and shit. Because you had to be 18 to buy a shotgun and 21 to buy a pistol, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, certain states, I think 16. If you got a parent that
I mean, your parent can buy one for you, and your parent can be around you with it. Like, you gotta just be the parent. But you, if I'm not mistaken, you used to be if I'm not mistaken, you used to be able to walk into Walmart at 18 and buy a shotgun. If I'm not mistaken, but you had to be 21.
Yeah, somebody said Walmart still got them, certain states.
Yeah, they don't sell them out here no more. Cut your cam on, G, if you're trying to come on. Gotta cut your cam on. I bet.
Yeah.
All right.
I can stop it now.
Yeah, you good.
Okay.
My bad. I should have told you. Nah, what's going down, man?
What up, bro? What's good, man? I'm sitting here listening to the conversation.
Yeah. Just decided to pop out and see what was going on, man, with this topic. I felt I wanted to get on here earlier than I had 8. And I was like, man, I ain't gonna get on it. And I was like, man, let me get on here and just chop it up with the people and just see what's going on, man. They ain't really got no information on this for us, but when you see like 22 dead, 50 shot, bro.
Man,
look up Maine. I think Maine Fox. I think they just did something.
Yeah, let's go to that real quick and we'll chime everybody in a second. They just dropped the video or they did it live?
Yeah, Maine Live. I think Maine Fox Live.
This nigga here, the man of the
You out of all my people I'm following and stuff, you the first one that really jumped out on it.
Well, I was up already, so you know what I'm saying. I was already up, and I seen it going down. But hip hop, the hip hop sector don't really cover like a lot of world news. Sometimes you got certain people that do, but a lot don't. It ain't on there, bro. You say Fox?
Yeah, that ain't it. Hold on. That's not new right there, live. That ain't that.
That's ABC.
Oh, ABC. Oh yeah.
Oh, I see one now. Live updates. Okay, big. At least 22 dead on Fox. That's what they report. It's the one you talking about? From Australia.
It was a Biden. It wasn't Biden. It was
Biden joint news conference with Australia.
Nah, it was something different on. They must have just put that up.
Okay.
Hold on, let me look.
Is he talking about this shit?
And just yesterday with the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia about making sure there's real hope in the region for a better. If we get them out, we should get them out.
Told us to take good care of it. I want to tell all my colleagues here what I told the Republicans.
And there's been a lot of numbers all over the map all evening, and I don't think that that's helpful because it doesn't help family members. It certainly doesn't help the community to see, well, they just said this and they said that. So if you want accurate information, I'm prepared to give that to you when I have it. I don't have that right now. Well, Mr. Carr, who we're speaking about right now, is a person of interest and a person of interest only, right? I'm not listing him as a suspect at this point, and we're not prepared to go into his background or anything else that we may be aware of. One more question?
Yeah, they ain't got no. Yeah, they ain't really got no up-to-date.
Oh, okay, it's the same shit. Yeah.
Hold up. Don't they got video, a picture dude holding the strap?
Oh, yeah, they got all that. That's all over the place.
So how is he not a suspect and just a person of interest?
Because they don't want to because he's still at large. So they got the picture around, but I guess they don't want to jump. I don't know what the fuck they doing there for.
But I bet you if he was
they trying to make out. They got his name all over there and stuff like that, but I guess they on some shit like this is who we think it is. They don't want to say it's him for sure if they can't confirm that it's him for sure. But they got the name on there. Like if you see this guy, they got his face on there. If you see this guy, call us.
But
I guess it's
just
kind of
another reminder.
I guess it's kind of some shit too. They don't want nobody just to go kill that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because if they say, hey man, this is the shooter, they probably looking at it like stay out his way. But if somebody see him, I don't know, I'm just making speculation. Somebody might say, you know what, I'm finna kill him myself. And then they fuck around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I guess that could be a reason. I don't know.
Nah, this is just another reminder that this is two Americas, man.
This is crazy. Jerome, what's the deal, man?
You already know. See. I was sitting there thinking about why these folks be acting crazy like that. You know, I want to see how old this guy is.
40.
40? Oh, okay.
But he's 40.
Oh, okay. Person of interest being as though, okay, from the video, they are trying to confirm whether or not that is him.
Oh, okay.
And so, you know, with that surveillance and how they do the detect, you know, how you know, innocent until proven guilty, you still can't just say, oh yeah, that's him.
I ain't gonna lie, he getting killed tonight. If he got that gun on him, he's not gonna make it tomorrow.
I don't know now. He might if he throw his hands up in the air and be like, okay, they got to take him in. That's how they get back to the prison. They walk him in and buy him a cheeseburger and talk to him. What's going on, fella? Yeah, you're not even the police. You can't just kill him because he killed somebody. Because you can't shoot an unarmed man like that. He walked with his hands up in the air, surrender.
I say if he got that gun, they not asking no question.
Oh hell no. He's smart enough. He know what them bullets do.
Yeah, if he got that gun, it ain't no questions being asked. If he put the gun down, then he gonna make it in. But
That's
that
gonna
nigga
let
got
you
that
know if
gun
he
in
got
his
mental.
hand, he is not going in, bro. You're not making it in tonight if you got that gun stick.
Nah, they're gonna talk to him, bro. Trust me. You'll see the body cam footage. They're gonna be like, sir, put the gun down. Oh, they talking to him.
Mm-hmm.
See, that man, they'll bust you in the head if you got a gun in your waistband. They're gonna yell out gun, and you're gonna get lit up. Him,
All you need is a cell phone, for real, for real.
Yeah, I don't want to go around spewing that. Yeah, that's definitely has happened. RIP for Land Castile, but at the same time, it's not like, you know what I'm saying. Those people don't know that y'all don't know y'all rights, like, and they violating them and left and right. So the only way to know your rights are being violated is if you know them. You know what I'm saying? So you have the right to have a firearm. You know what I'm saying?
look here. I'm gonna
That's not
tell you
like they
like
can
this.
just bust you because you got a strap.
I'm gonna tell you like this. You want to be dead right? That's what you're gonna be. You keep messing with these folks, bro. I keep telling people. You're gonna have to play the game that we have right now, currently today. Forget what you want it to be and what it should be. You want to be dead right, talking about, yeah, I know my rights. You can't do this, man, they'll hurt you.
Right.
No, I'm saying they'll hurt you. They'll violate your rights. Yeah. If
Oh yeah, they
you
do it
don't
all
know
day.
about them, if you don't exercise them.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, in the heat of the moment, bro, you gotta understand what it, and it just depends on where you at, bro. Like, it depends on the right place, wrong time, bro. You can know your rights all day, nigga. They'll still fuck you over.
That's
Nigga, they get
what I'm
mad
saying.
when you know your rights.
You say what? Yeah, you ain't. They don't matter what you know. They don't be giving a fuck your time, bro. You gotta understand. They are trained to target African Americans in a certain age bracket. From
Right.
16, I'll say 16 to 35, but especially 16 to 25. That facial and what they see is 16 to 25, but you know, a lot of black dudes that's 25 so a lot of dudes that's 30 or early 30s, they can pass for late 20s at times. Their antennas is already up. They are already nervous. They are already scared. What people have to know is a lot of cops are humans just like anybody else. They don't have any top level training.
Facts.
This is a job. They didn't go prepare to be
Facts.
police officers for 10 years in the field. They're not experts.
Right.
So,
and what they have is occupational immunity. That's what it's called.
And a lot of them don't even really know all the laws.
Most of them.
Most of them don't even know all the laws or the rights of the book, bro. They on the clock. They getting paid to do this. So it's just like, and I'm gonna talk about this story in tomorrow. I'm gonna drop this video on this woman, her son, 37 years old, was ran over by a cop in March, bro. They buried him in Jackson, Mississippi. He had 2 daughters. They ran him over in March, buried him, didn't tell her. She just found out this month. She just got to go to his grave, and she had to pay $250, bro. They buried him and put him in a grave, bro. She calling down there, searching for him and everything like that. They said that he was missing. They couldn't find him. They had already ran him through the morgue, already buried him. Since March, bro.
That's sad, bro. That's fucked up. That's them covering their ass, bro. When we want to talk
Ran
about
him
police,
over on the side of the freeway or some shit. He had got into it with her, but she's the same lady, and this is the motive. Her brother got killed by a cop, and it was unlawful. 2 cops got the charges dropped. One got charged with manslaughter. He got 5 years, and they appealing to get him out. This is her brother. So if they hit her son, you would have to think that, damn. You see what I'm saying?
exactly.
It's got something. There's no way in hell y'all get somebody body in. They said he didn't have an ID, but he had prescription pills on him. His prescription pills was on him, or identified the man in March. How come when she called, filed missing reports, searching for him, they ain't say, well, oh, we got his dead body? Yeah.
It's a cover up, man.
Y'all remember the story I did on Rasheem Levon when they sent him back to his mom in the box out of Mississippi? Just bones, skin gone.
Yeah, I told you about Mississippi, man. Like I don't know why. Well, I do know why they still stay down there. Cause they just trying to hold it down. That's their family down there. They don't want to leave. But you talking about one of the worst states in the union? God damn. Mississippi is horrible, bro. If anybody here from Mississippi, man, I pray for you every night. That you stay in there. I pray for them every night.
It's the main three, though. The main three. Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama.
Yeah.
Them three right there.
You do not want to get caught up in that, bitch.
No. I might take Louisiana out and insert Arkansas.
We can put Arkansas in it too then, but Louisiana.
I leave out, yeah. Louisiana, other than New Orleans and maybe a little Baton Rouge, man, that shit butthole backwards too. That shit butthole backwards, man. And them kids and stuff, they know what they created. So all the killing, people think Chicago be like the murder land and stuff like that. Man, it's Louisiana. Louisiana possible. It ain't Chicago, but every argument you hear about black people killing black people, yeah, because they got buku millions of people crammed into one little area. But by the numbers, it's Louisiana. Like New Orleans, I think it might be New Orleans.
No, this is what I'm pointing out. I'm just pointing out them the states that is like the most crooked and racially divide, not as far as, the most segregated, but it's like they still got that old school slavery, like segregation vibe to them.
Shit, one of the states y'all talking about, Mississippi, them niggas just ratified slavery in '96.
That's what I'm saying. Like them three states still got that old like plantation vibe to them. With the prison system, all that shit. Of course, it's racism everywhere. It's racism.
Not like that.
But them three there, when you drive through them bitches and you just feel the landscape, you see how the houses look, the neighborhoods look, it feel like, okay, this is different. You know what I'm saying?
You can feel it, bro.
It still got slavery vibes to them. You go to New Orleans, they still got big plantation houses.
Yeah. Shit, Louisiana racist as hell too.
That's all I'm saying. That's why I say them three states. Them the three states where that energy is just still there from the old days. You just feel it.
Yeah.
Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama, bro. Them
They don't.
Of course, certain parts of Georgia. Of course, certain parts of Texas, Arkansas, fucking Tennessee, Florida, of course, Missouri, North Carolina, South Carolina. But them three, them the worst motherfucking three, bro.
Yeah, I saw somebody did a documentary on sundown towns.
Yep, they still exist, bro.
Them the motherfuckers still existing slavery type vibes out there, bro. It just feel that way out there. Like you see the water crisis in fucking Mississippi and the things of that nature, and then it's like you don't hear a lot of shit from coming out them motherfuckers. Like as far as black people being able to get out of like Alabama, nigga. What we hear about Alabama, just nigga the cottage. But that's what a Birmingham bombing was. Shit. UT just beat Alabama in football, and they was calling them niggas niggers on the sideline.
Oh yeah.
At the University of Alabama football game, UT beat them, and the fans calling them niggers on the sideline, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, there's no way in hell I would want to stay in those areas. Bro, they still, like Mississippi, man, I promise you, it's still like, they still on the, grown men calling white men, Mr. Johnson. Yeah, you know Mr. Johnson. Man, fuck all that. Like, they really still behind like it was, like, y'all about it, on that yes, the boss, and you can't look a white man in the eyes type stuff, man. They tripping in certain areas now.
Man,
They
that's
know
all
what's
they
up.
know, bro. That's
They
all they
know
know.
what's up.
If they seen this shit for generations, they seen their daddies and their daddies do that shit,
Me in the
bro. Like,
rostrum one night.
Yep.
See if they gave us an update real quick, y'all.
Okay.
I don't think they're gonna have no more information tonight for us. You'll have to probably wait up all night to get something new, man. Unless they had some break, but
You like Elvis Presley?
I think we're pretty much locked out for the night on the news, man. So
man, I put money they gonna take him in alive if they get him, bro.
So what?
I said I put money they gonna take him in alive. We gonna see a clip saying breaking news. We got the suspect or person of interest in custody.
Nah, I think he gonna hold the gun up. I think he gonna hold the gun up. He gonna suicide by cop.
I have any
Hold on. We got some
spare time bowling, one of the first places that we certainly heard about where there was so much damage and so many questions that need to be answered about that. Henny Ashivi is there live right now, 3:23 a.m. our time, and Hannah's at spare time bowling. Hey, Hannah.
Hey, good morning, Leah. I just got here to spare time recreation in Lewiston, and just to set the scene before I introduce you to my guest, we are on Mollison Way. To my left, there's a Subway. To my right, there's a Legends. And if you don't know the area or you don't live here, it's about a 5-minute walk from the Martin store, which is a big store here in Lewiston that people know about. But to better set the scene, because I actually just got here, I have a neighbor who lives here. Mar, thank you for being with us this morning. And I saw you as soon as we were setting up our gear. Tell me a little bit about why you are here when there's a shelter-in-place order.
Because there's a mass shooting in Lewiston, Maine, and it doesn't happen here. And I had to come and find out what's going on. I got friends, I got family, I've got a lot of people I know here. I just couldn't believe it.
Tell me a little bit about your reaction when you woke up to the news that this happened in your own backyard.
I woke up at 12:20 a.m. because I had a little cold and I had fallen asleep like 3:30. And I couldn't believe it. So I got on my phone, and on my YouTube little thing, it said Grace Hughes was live, and it said mass shooting in Lewiston, Maine, 20 dead, 30 injured, and the suspect still on the loose. And I just had to get in my car and come. I don't know why.
And you were telling me that before you came here to
Hey, Aunt, mute. It's a echo.
stopped by your mother's
my bad.
house. Why did you do that?
Because I wanted to make sure that her house was locked
I
up
mute
and she
that
had the
bitch.
bar in her sliding glass door because she never locks her doors.
And that's something that people here in Lewiston and in some other neighboring towns and even in Maine don't do. I mean,
No,
we
don't
live
lock
in
our
a
doors.
right.
We're not worried about anything. Like, you leave your doors open, you never question that there's going to be someone crazy like this on the streets ever. This doesn't happen here.
How are you feeling right now?
I think I'm still in shock. I think it's going to be worse tomorrow when we actually find out what happened, and hopefully they're going to catch them. But I'm curious to know if I have any friends or family that was at the bowling alley, because I have a feeling that tonight was the league night where they bowl in the leagues. I think it was Wednesday night, but I'm not really sure. I've been to the bar, but it was years ago. I couldn't even really remember walking into it.
Mar, I appreciate your time. Thank you for
you.
being here.
Be
Please
safe.
stay safe,
You
and
too.
please, if you can go home because there's a shelter in place
She
order.
said,
I would appreciate
police bowling league or just the league? Because them niggas would have been strapped with
And Lee, just to set the scene a little bit better for you guys, when I was driving here from Portland, as soon as I pulled into Lewiston, there's a big sign that read shelter in place. And that's the type of signs that it's those electronic signs we see when there's inclement weather, for example. Well, the sign was reading shelter in place. So that shelter in place order is pretty much active as of 3:26 this morning. Mar just locked her mother's door. People are encouraged to do exactly the same. 40-year-old Robert Card is still at large. Police officers are looking for him. I have just seen 2 other cars that are not cruisers, but this is filled with cruisers.
Yeah, man, we
driving
gotta
back
wait
and
and see.
forth.
So
And
let
I
me
am
just
about a 5-minute walk
once again,
away
we're gonna
from the
send
bowling
prayers to
alley, so
everybody, bro. They ain't got no real new
I'm not able to
updates.
see what the
Let me
scene
go
is
back
back
to the all the
there.
way live fresh.
In the distance, however, I have not seen it. So that's just something to know. I will say that this area, I mentioned this earlier, it's kind of weird. It is very active, but at the same time, it's died down a little bit. So earlier in the evening or morning, there were police officers and crews set up at the base of Frost Hill Avenue. That's a road, if you remember, that the boat launches down. It's a road that we tried to go down and were turned away, and it was eventually blocked off. Now those vehicles are gone. And at one time there was, about 10 cars or so there. And so there's definitely movement happening. Some of the roadblocks have been removed. For instance, the one on Ridge Road, which.
So, bro, basically, dog is just on the loose and nobody know where the fuck he at.
That military training, baby.
Nobody know where the fuck he at, bro. This shit is crazy. Like, nigga, he could have been and went to somebody's house. He could be ducked off, nigga. Like, it ain't no telling, bro.
Hey, Ed.
Yeah.
Check this out, man. I'm telling you, it could have been, it's already bad. But think about these scenarios. What if, like you said, what if that guy was black and he shot up anybody? That's a scenario. Or that man he's white and he shot up a whole thing of a place of just black people. Man, do you know what, bro, you talking about serious worst case scenario, man, race, white, some of this stuff be tit for tat. They ain't forgetting about that beating the guy throwing the hat in the air in Alabama and stuff like that. And that people these race soldiers, man, they sit around and they get mad. Most people don't realize how much they hate you. They don't know you, but they hate your skin.
But this ain't got nothing to do with race right here, bro.
Oh, no. I said, just think about the scenario of the worst case scenario. If it would have been, that's scary, bro. And he was, I don't know who all he shot up in there. We don't know. You don't know who he killed in there. They didn't say white. They didn't say black. We know they ain't Hispanic. Hispanics don't hang out in the Maine, but and black folks showed on. That's not our spot.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We can pretty much assume that everybody here white, bro. Like, I mean, let's just be 1,000. Like, you're not.
Yeah, if I was the guest, yeah, I would say that.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, we gotta be. This ain't gonna be a racial thing when it comes to that. Like, so
No. But if we find out that the people that he shot in that bowling alley that night, that was the black hangout spot on damn Wednesday night, yeah, I bet you that everything will change then. Because you don't know who got killed in there, bro, or who he targeted. White people don't, that's just a mass shooting that they do. We don't know. But I'm praying that they don't say, because you know how it is, people hang together. It could have been all Hispanics. It could have been all blacks. But it can get worse by the time that news get released in the morning. Because we don't know.
Now I get what you're saying as far as for it not being about race, but somebody said in the chat, everything is about race, man. This is America.
This ain't that, bro. Like,
you don't know.
It ain't that, but you see how the conversation it goes back to race. Because when we was talking about like kids and shootings and shit, motherfuckers in the chat want to bring up King Von and violence and rap and shit like that. You feel me? Like anytime that.
But to me, bro, and not to just, I'm saying that's people choosing to throw it into that, right? Like, people, like, everything we know that America moves off of race, right? No doubt about it. But that's people choosing to insert that on this topic, right?
Oh yeah.
You
I
can't.
think he had racial
There's
motivation.
no indication of this is racially motivated here. And just by the naked information, this is a white area. This is bowling night in this town. He went to a bowling alley and he went to a bar. Everybody that has been on camera tonight has been white. The cops, the news reporters, The only person that was black tonight was Mike Brown.
That nigga on the other side of the country.
And he on the other side of the country. So this is what I'm saying. Just even thinking about the color of the people, bro. We got kids that got killed up in here tonight, bro. It was kids. This is like a kid family night that he just went in there. Bro, it's 22 people shot, 50 total. He went to different spots. This wasn't just one thing. The racial side right now is only going to be limited to certain aspects of it. You know what I'm saying? Of the conversation. So I'm just saying, bro, like, it's like I just feel like sometimes we insert things where it ain't really got to be inserted in. Like King Von and this type of shit and all these comparisons, that shit is like unnecessary right now, bro.
No, we don't know yet, though, Ed. I'm not going to say either way, but we don't know. You got to still remember, they probably got about 10, 20,000 blacks up in Maine, 10 to 20,000. And if they're not hanging out, you know, you forced to hang out with who you around. But if I'm saying, let it be 19 of the 22, it's going to be a problem. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I get what you're saying.
It's going to be a problem.
I just feel like the odds. I just feel like them. I just feel like them odds are real low, bro.
So wait, you don't think it's racially motivated at all? I mean, he went into a bowling alley.
I go bowling, bro.
Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like
I go bowling.
Yeah, I know niggas that bowl for real.
And bro, let's be different here, right? Let's just think for a second. I'm not saying that it ain't black people, but there is no indicator that would show us that there were black people. You know what I'm saying? That he went and did this.
You not from the East Coast, bro. That ain't how it work, bro. That's not how it go. I'm from the East Coast. People, we migrate and we move places for jobs and stuff like that. I just looked up the census. Yeah, it's about 20,000 black people in their entire state.
Yeah.
You know, it is a white area, but I'm not saying it is racially motivated.
Would you be surprised?
No, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
So
I wouldn't be surprised if it was.
The victims, the people that they've been showing, all been that. So it's like, it ain't like, you know, I mean, I don't know, bro.
Hey, Ed, to be honest with you, you know, you get down south on the East Coast like that. Well, it happened in Texas too, but you get killed for trying to help black people. Like they don't call and if you want to date one, you're a wigger and all that. It's real. And if you even politically, if just say the Democrats or something like that, and they're like, you support it. I don't even know what kind of state that is. They get mad, bro. These people become extremists and they take matters in their own hand. They frustrated. They'll go wet up a whole movie theater and all kind of different stuff. So I don't put it past them. It could have been politically motivated. Who knows?
But I just don't like to throw that type of stuff out there, bro, because these people, kids, they died, bro.
Yeah, I'll wait until like the victim list.
That's what I'm saying. We ain't seen no victims or nothing, bro.
Nah.
Like I understand this is YouTube, bro, but I just like to be, like that's just how I move with this shit, bro. Like I don't even like speculating and throwing things out there and this or that, and it's like, bro, we don't know shit. Just let this shit marinate right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the whole thing is hypothetical. Everything is hypothetical, other than you seeing that picture of that man. Hell, all you know, other than what they told you, some people died. And he had a gun. That's what we know. Some people died, and he had a gun.
Might not even be him. They said that's just person.
Yeah, because we speculate like a motherfucker. What if he was two people? We don't know.
Like I'm saying, I don't even like speculating. You know what I'm saying? Like when it's something like this, bro, like kids got killed in here tonight. So I just be, man, we gotta wait and see.
Well, it's some other stuff hey, bro, I can tell you about some people getting killed right now as we speak in Chicago if you want to, lay down a pillow. Or I can tell you about some people getting killed over there in Gaza right now. There's a lot of speculation going on, but we all still talking about it. I ain't losing no sleep over the people in Gaza, and no, I'm about to lose no sleep over these people in Maine.
I mean, we ain't losing no sleep over it, but I just like to be, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
yeah, I already no sleep, so.
You know what I'm saying? I just like to be like, man, this shit just happened. It's fresh. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's fresh, bro. These human lives, nigga. This could be my family. You know what I'm saying? This could be anybody's family. These people was just balding, bro, with their kids. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm a nigga that's like, yeah, bro, we all lose, you know what I'm saying? Life is that's the only thing that's guaranteed in life is death. But I'm still a nigga that's really on that type of time where, hey, nigga, we gonna show respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna just jump out here and say this and say that. I'm gonna just, hey, bro, send them condolences over. We gonna wait till this shit come out. We gonna wait and see. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be there in the morning for us. You know what I mean? We gonna see. They gonna have all the information that they can have. And he at large right now. It's a random hit, bro. The nigga went up in here and hit a bowling alley in a little small town. We done seen this plenty of times. You know, we saw the thing that happened in Buffalo. That was a racial motivated attack, but right here we don't know what this is about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just
we can't even speculate on it. We can't even say that it was random. When you said it was random, you don't even know if it's random. But they might go in his house and see the note. he planned it out, and he named the people that was gonna be there because it's probably a small town. You know, everybody they bowl on Wednesday nights or whatever the case may be. It might not even been random when you said it was random.
Yeah, we just gotta wait and see, man.
Nah, they saying multiple towns. Like,
yeah,
it's
this
not
dude
just one
bugging,
place.
bro.
Like, he on a spree.
Yeah, he tripping. That's a scary person. Oh yeah, hey, check this. Hey, let me rewind that back to earlier when I was listening to you, y'all, man. When I was talking about y'all were talking about trying to blame stuff on rap music or the movies type deal.
Yeah.
And we already know we know that's influential. So if you think hard rock and this hard metal and rock and roll and music and movies don't influence people to go do crazy things like that Scarface movie versus the rapper Scarface, they're damn near on the same playing field. They are very it's already been proven. That's why they make sure they make your favorite artist represent a product and all this, because people look at a grown body and think it's a grown mind. It's not. I've lived long enough now to know that's not the case. Their minds are not developed. You ever watch a kid that can mimic somebody, or if you talking something that they think it's cute on TikTok? They watching you. They copy everything that you do. That's why they kept porn away from a child. That's why you keep alcohol away from a child and watching them watch you smoke a cigarette, watching you you beat on a woman. Those things translate into adults. And it's sad because the people that got kids, you know what they say? These my kids. Mind your business. I know what happens when they get grown. They NBA young boy, goddamn. They all these little thug rappers and shit. That's what they turn out to be. We already know that.
I mean, but kids are impressionable, period. Whether you put them in front of cartoons, they try to mimic SpongeBob and shit, whether it's like the environment and stuff. So, I mean, yeah, I just look at it as like that's another way for them to blame shit on rap music. Because when they say video games are impressionable and when they say the music impressionable, they don't ever talk about Taylor Swift music being impressionable. And they got diehard fans that goddamn will cut your ass out or cut you up if you say something wrong about their people. Or they don't talk about Beyonce fans. So like I said, like it's also the media and the programming and the propaganda and shit. When we talk about kids are just gonna be impressionable, period. You feel me?
Not kids. I'm not talking about 8 years old. I'm not talking about 12. I'm talking about fucking teenagers, mugs in their early 20s. Bro, they want
adults.
Yeah, they're young adults. I know when I was a kid, when I was in high school, I can still remember them running over the CDs and shit like that about when Two Live Crew was rapping about, hey, you know, all that. They was rapping about sex and all that kind of stuff. Like they was trying to stop it. They broke through it. And guess what? When they put the label on it, that's only made us want it even more. It influenced the hell out of me. Yeah, I wanted a Kango. Yeah, I
I
wanted a
mean,
rope
but I
chain.
feel what you're saying, bro. It's the times. Because if you go even back further than that, they were saying the same thing about doo-wop. They were saying the same thing about jazz. They were saying the same thing about rock and roll and blues. It's just the time when you got a certain, like the previous generation always gonna look down on the next generation, like what y'all doing is wrong, this, that, and the third. But we can point to shit that they was doing in the generation where y'all was saying the same thing. It's just time and history repeats itself and shit. You feel me? Like I get what you're saying. The
We
music
talk about
is
levels.
the
There's
music
levels
is
to that
like
shit though, bro. You talking about the difference of right and wrong. Me punching you in your arm or somebody stabbing you. Yeah, they both wrong. We talking about levels. Y'all this is my generation that fucked it up. I will admit this. These are our kids, bro. Like
Hey, that's a
I could
good
have.
question. Somebody in the chat said, when did we start relying on the police to protect us?
I
But
never rely
so
on the police
like
to
this what
protect us.
people gotta know and understand, right? So
Mhm.
it's so many layers of conversation, and the layers can get confusing. You got to know how to keep certain things separate. It's always a bunch of factors that factor into everything that goes on, bro. A lot of time people try to put it under one umbrella of why things are going this way. Anything in this world is influential that you can see or hear, just depending on who you are as a person and depending on your environment. You understand what I'm saying? Of how far an influence is gonna take you. So if you a nigga that listen to rap music, you in the hood, you don't have structure in your home. At times, some niggas will fall victim to the rap can be that extra booster of confidence that hey, it's trapping going on outside, it's banging going on outside, it's gangster shit going on outside. I listen to the music, I watch the movies. When I go out my door, I can get active into that. The suburbs consume our music than our community. The suburbs, the kids that are not in that environment, and the young adults that are not in that environment listen to rap music and watch rap music more than the kids in the environment. This is a documented, debatable fact. But you know what they don't have? They don't go directly outside and have that exact environment. They don't have
Exactly.
the issues of a parent missing. So there's the factor of the environment of why the music influences the kids in our community in certain ways to where they can go out here and you see a reflection of the music at times. Not to mention, the music is a reflection of the environment in itself, especially now more than ever. Rap music is more realer than it's ever fucking been. They're telling you their real stories. They talking about their real blocks. They talking about who they really shot. They talking about their real ops. They're putting their real stories in the music. This was going on before they started rapping. Some of them. Some of them got gang stuff passed down 20, 30 generations deep. They just making a soundtrack to it. A lot of these rappers are making soundtracks to their beefs. What is that? If that environment don't exist, they don't have it to rap about. If that environment don't exist, they don't have it to rap about. I'm not saying that the music is the best thing that happened. I'm not here to say don't turn a blind eye to it because these conversations do need to be had. But understand it's a cause and effect. If it was
Yeah, nah, that's facts.
if everybody was going to school and having fun and partying outside, guess what? That's what'll be going on. Y'all want to know what fucked up the black community and why we got trap and gangster music? That crack era. Without that crack era, if they never had the crack era, or the heroin era, because I don't think, Ray Charles, rest in peace, and the other musicians at that time really made music. I think they used to call it smack. I don't think they made music about doing smack back then. You know what I'm saying? They used to talk about like love and shit like that in the.
It would be hidden. It wouldn't be like blatantly
Exactly.
said. Yeah.
So when crack hit, that changed the whole game, bro. That changed the whole game.
But that shit was by design by the government too, though. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It go hand in hand. That's why I put more equity, like you said, into the environment. And then I know that the environment was created by the government. So I put more equity in that than the actual result of the music coming from the environment. You feel me?
Facts. I mean, but see, we've been trained to only look at ourselves, right? And for the grand scheme, you have to take your accountability and responsibility because they're not going to correct it for you. So you can tell people all day long, it's on you. Because in the grand scheme, it is on you. It is about you. It is how you move. It's how you going to go. That's what's going to be the result. It's all on you.
Somebody said
we do need to have the conversation of why. We ain't here because we put ourselves here, bro. And that's what a lot of people start doing, and that's what they want us to do. It's all y'all fault. Y'all put yourselves here. Y'all did it to yourselves. Y'all the reason why y'all communities fucked up. Nah, my nigga. When you put a mouse on the little windmill thing, hamster wheel. When you put a mouse on a hamster wheel, he gonna run.
And here's the difference is where we saying the same thing, but I'm missing my communication in saying the music is for adults. It is a reason why I don't let my a 10-year-old child watch pornographic material or even be around homosexual activity or smoking or alcohol. It was a reason why we did that years ago, because they're not understanding. Even though people do it, yeah, adults do it. These people that are doing these things, seeing these things on their phones and on TV, they cannot wrap their mind around when stuff is real and what's fake. They can't do it, and people are trying to think these people. I want to say from 35 on down, they still green, bro. You really don't know. They don't know what the hell is really going on. They confused as hell. They caught in the big part of the matrix. They're the ones getting fooled.
Well,
we already know. We already know what's going on.
If you were grown and you can't separate what's real and what's not, then that's as far and few in between, bro.
All that is we raised children. I know we did, bro. We raised children out of that NWA, Tupac, Freaknik era. We had the babies, bro. We had y'all at 90, not y'all, you, but at 95 and 2000. We had these little crumb snatchers. And they cutting up, and they done got loose because oh man, he can see me do this, or oh man, let him have it. They didn't understand the discipline on why our people before us did that. Now all you just seeing is the result of kids out of control or young adults out of control doing any and everything.
Well, let's be for real too, though. What has to be understood is that with social media, you can promote it and push it. Back in the day, you couldn't. So all of that nonsense, they didn't have the opportunity to put it out there to the masses.
Right.
Now you can put it out there to the masses because it was way more bullshit going on in the 90s than it is now. Way more bullshit.
As far as what? What kind of bullshit?
Murder, violence,
robberies,
drug dealing.
Wait. So you wait a minute. You think the murder rate was higher in the 90s than it is now?
I know it.
Yeah, facts.
And what city or state that you talking about?
I know.
Or you just talking about overall? Overall.
LA, overall, LA, Chicago, the major cities, Houston, like man,
Okay.
these people was killing crazy out here back in the 90s.
Oh
The
yeah,
only
yeah, yeah.
difference, like Ant said, was now today we got social media where people can post it and everybody see it, but it was kind of like insulated in just your area back in the day. So you thought like, damn, just my hood turning up, but really it was hoods all over from LA to Little Rock to goddamn in North Dakota that was turning up. We just wasn't privy to it because we didn't have the internet
It
and
was
social
just
media.
it was just back then. It was way more structure, more protocol, and more like organization back then. Now the organization, the structure, and the respect is gone, but it was way more killings in Chicago back then than it is now.
And less
New
cameras.
Orleans the same. Also, I know Houston in the 90s, we had a whole thing where they called it City Under Siege and shit. You could look that up where it was just consistent motherfucking like violence and shit like that, bro. Like they was going crazy. The carjackings, the robbings, the killings. You know what I'm saying? These certain cities. I'm talking about the 90s era, the 90s, early 2000s. People actually got a little bit more away from the violence now because they got cameras and technology
everywhere.
Well, I'm telling you what it was, but I'm telling you that's my era. That's us cutting up, and bro, we had kids. Is what I'm telling you. We did like gremlins. We had kids.
No. Listen, I'm telling the people that were grown in the 90s, bro. The people that were grown in the 90s were doing more dirt and that killing and shooting and robbing than they do nowadays. The kids that are doing the crimes today, it was way more crime going on in the 90s when they was babies. The kid is just right now, you can see it all in real time. You can get on your phone, you can see how disrespectful they is. You can see the shootings, you can see the killings, you can hear the music, because every gangster can rap now. And you got kids that want to rap and they trying to just be gangster in the music. And some of them, not all, because it's a lot of them that are doing that shit right now, bro. But back then, it was more structured, way more organized. You can look up the murder rates, bro. They used to get like 1,000 murders a year in Chicago back then, bro. The numbers are still high. Any of them are still high, but it was more back then.
Man, talk about it.
Carjacking was the thing back in the 90s. That was the thing, the carjacking and shit like that. That was
niggas getting shot for their J's, niggas getting shot for starter
Yeah.
jackets. Like,
Yeah.
let's talk about it, man.
Come on, niggas used to kill niggas for they could get niggas used to be able to get away with it, bro.
And back in the they said, I looked it up, 1980 was like the highest year.
Right.
1980. Whatever was going on in 1980, I don't know, but I was too little.
They didn't have, you gotta understand, they didn't have cameras. They could kill and get away with it. Like it was more, hey man, we could kill, we get away with it, we this, we that. Now dudes have a little bit more of a thought process at times. Yeah, some dudes get driven to them points, but back then it wasn't nothing to kill nobody.
Look at the numbers on goddamn kick those on home invasions. Like shit, ever since Ring and Vivid and all them other goddamn home securities goddamn hit them with the goddamn cameras and shit, the goddamn numbers went down versus back in the day when niggas just had the alarm system and that's it.
And you know what threw the numbers off that got us back right? You know what saved us? COVID. That little 2-year span, and you can look at the numbers how it dropped. It won't nobody getting killed. They won't get murdered and shit like that during COVID.
Shit, our murder rate
it was on lockdown
during COVID.
Niggas wasn't.
Yeah, but I'm saying the numbers are not high. It wasn't high. I'm looking at the graph. Yeah, the numbers. Yeah, they fell off the chart around during that COVID 2020 murder rate kind of went down.
Maybe it was 2021. Ours was up.
Yeah, 2020, 2021, somewhere around there.
But I'm just saying, bro, it's just so many layers of conversation, and people can't always just try to box it all in as one thing.
It's never one thing.
It's 1,000 things that contribute
Right.
to the results. But I think at times we just kind of like be all over the place, and it's like you gotta understand it's 1,000 things that are contributing to everything that we got going on in the world today. Sometimes be clear cut that it was this, it was this, it was this.
Hey, bro, you can tell that's the goes without saying, though. Anything that occurs on this earth is by the butterfly effect. We know that it's never one thing. Hell, I could slap a motherfucker right now and they could trace it back to, hey, my daddy slapped my mom in 1990 or whatever. Yeah, it's more than one thing. But I'm saying the big contributor to a lot of things, I know how influential sound is, music, and television. It is so, bro, I can't stress it as much. It is so damn influential. Only reason I'm speaking from experience from myself and from others and from other literature that they know this. That's why they put it on TV. Now they can put it in your hand on your phone. It's influential. We know that. That's why you buy what you buy and eat what you eat half of the time.
Memphis Made, you could join in. Let me see about an update real quick. See if they got something going.
Which is directly behind where I'm standing
still
here.
alive?
It's across from the high school.
Gonna tell her your dad's not gonna be there. And how does the mother go home to tell the kid?
At the game, Mike Brown, Sacramento, California, coach of the Kings, want to talk about what's going on in Maine. Take a listen.
I'm walking over here and somebody says there was a mass shooting in Maine.
And so cut your cam on real quick.
Too dead. If that doesn't touch anybody, I don't know. I don't even know what to say.
I'm trying to get that lady talking real quick. I had to mute somebody up. They were static in a little bit. I want to hear what that lady had to say. So cut your cam on real quick in the backstage, and I'm gonna cut you back off. Make sure it's you again.
Spoke with a woman named Maria Wilson, and she was looking for her significant other here, and she had some trouble finding him, and she was really going off little information. And
I know the guy from Memphis. You cut it off, SO. The guy from Memphis was trying to join.
I'm still in
Oh, here she
shock.
go. Just listen to what she got
I
to say.
think we're all in shock. I think right now we're trying to figure out how we're going to tell his kids. He is almost 14-year-old. Her birthday is in 4 days.
I was going to say,
That's
speaking more on what
is her go home to tell the kids.
Every single do it.
For information, if they're looking for a loved one, if they're looking for some counseling or someone to kind of help them through some of those emotions. If you're just now joining us earlier, Alex Haskell, he spoke with a woman named Maria Wilson, and she was looking for her significant other here, and she had some trouble finding him, and she was really going off little information, and she was just going through those whirlwinds of emotions. Take a listen here.
I'm still in shock. I think we're all in shock. I think us as a community are. Right now, we're trying to figure out how we're going to tell his kids. He is almost 14-year-old. Her birthday is in 4 days. How are we going to tell her your dad's not going to be there? And how does the mother go home to tell the kid? We don't know if he's alive or dead. We don't know where he is. We don't know what's going on.
Dang.
Yeah, so very, very emotional. And that's the reality for a lot of people tonight. A lot of the conversation that we've had on air, guys, is how you talk to your family and talk to your children about this, about a tragedy like this that hits hard into the core, especially in a community as tight-knit as Maine is. Even I myself, as I was leaving out to come here and to cover the story, I kissed my kids goodnight. And unfortunately,